One thing to keep in mind, folks, see these little blotches of gray? That is the visibility deteriorating thanks to increasing amounts of fog. So that's going to be a problem driving overnight, is the dense fog. In the highest elevations, even along Route 19, we'll see the visibility lower a bit, but we're not talking about visibility less than a quarter of a mile to issue the dense fog advisories. Here we go, some snow across Pocahontas County, otherwise it's changed to ice across the Greenbrier Valley. And then you can see the rest of Route 19 dealing with light rain. We go way to the south, we have the next area of low pressure developing across Texas, and that's going to scoot north, and that's going to bring us more steady rain tomorrow night into Thursday. It's at the freezing mark at the Beckley Airport with freezing rain occurring. The Beckley Airport's roughly 2,500 to 2,800 feet in elevation, so that gives you an idea of the eastern ridges in our region seeing the ice accretion, I should say, not accumulation, and the rest of the Route 19 corridor seeing just light rain. We will see the power outages multiply tonight, but not exponentially, just a couple of them, because we don't have the wind to deal with. We will have the freezing rain and fog in those eastern ridges. Otherwise, light rain and some ponding of water in the roads, mixing a little bit with the slush. The high tomorrow, 36 degrees. Now tomorrow, that rain I just showed you in Texas moves north and brings some steady rain in here later in the evening. The ice accretion, 1/4 of an inch in those counties. They still have the winter storm warning. Lewisburg, Union, Peterstown, about 0.15 inches of ice, which is enough to make things slippery and accrete a bit on the power lines. How much additional water content? This includes the next system coming in, about 1 to 1.1 inches of liquid content, and this will all be rain along Route 19, 1.5 inches across the Greenbrier Valley. Remember though, those folks got a foot of snow. Oak Hill, Fayetteville got 6 to 7 inches of snow, which, and I just looked, the equivalent of the water content today was about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. So we have 1/2 of an inch of liquid in the snow sitting on top of the ground right now. It's just not melted down yet. Drizzle tonight. Tomorrow the light rain will have some lower lying spots start to flood. The steady rain will start tomorrow evening. That's when we start to see the more widespread flooding, but ultimately the heaviest rain is going to be between 1 and 6 a.m. on Thursday with periods of fog, well, not periods of fog, but periods of thunder, so you'll hear that a little bit. And I think besides flooding, somewhere in southern West Virginia, it's hard to tell where, I have no idea, but there'll probably be 1 or 2 mudslides because you add the additional water on top of the snowpack. And the ground is not frozen, so the ground's moving a little bit. We get the wind in here between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m., so the temperature crashes. So we have the wind, the trees swaying and the breeze about 35 miles an hour. So that's when the power outages start, folks, between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. on Thursday. And then the rain showers behind it won't be heavy, but it's not going to dry us out, and the rain showers change to snow showers. Upcoming weekend, let's talk about that. We have some major problems, I think, on the horizon. Analog year, February 10th, 2018, there was about 2 to 3 inches of rain that triggered this mess that you see here. Beaver Creek flooded. It flooded C&O Dam Road and Daniels. We had Winding Gulf and Tommy Creek both flooded. We had Stone Cold Creek and Rifle Branch also flooded, so there was plenty of flooding. Even Route 19 closed between Cool Spring and Shady Spring. This gives you an idea, when we melt the rest of the snow and we add the water on top of it, what is going to happen. Pressure also bottoms out like a rock on Saturday before it starts to rise on Sunday. So here's it all in writing. 30s the next couple of days. All that moisture is going to freeze early Friday and early Saturday. There's the flooding late Saturday into Sunday. Could be catastrophic in places. Early ice with a hard freeze, the temperatures drop into the teens Monday morning, and snow back in here, if not Tuesday, definitely Wednesday and Thursday of next week. That's it, folks. We're back with more news after the break.